Dragons and dinosaurs may come from entirely different worlds, one rooted in myth, the other in history, but their legends have collided in our imaginations for centuries. One breathes fire, soars through ancient skies, and hoards treasure in forgotten caves. The other ruled the earth with crushing jaws, razor-sharp claws, and a reign that lasted over 160 million years. Both stand as the epitome of apex predators in their respective realms. But what happens when fantasy meets fossil in an epic battle for supremacy? This is Dragon versus Dinosaur, the ultimate showdown between myth and reality. Now, before we set the stage for the clash, let's take a step back and explore where the idea of dragons even came from. Well, long before anyone knew about dinosaurs, people were digging up massive bones, huge skulls, sharp claws, and full skeletons. And with no science to explain it, they turned to the idea of dragons. It's not hard to see why. If you find a giant fossil, you'd probably picture a terrifying creature flying through the sky or guarding treasure in a cave. If dragons existed, they'd probably have been massive winged reptiles, capable of flying and breathing fire from a specialized organ in their throats. With sharp claws, armored scales, and maybe even magical powers, they'd be the ultimate apex predators. Back then, with no paleontology or carbon dating, the only explanation was, that's a monster. And while they didn't know it yet, they were kind of right, just without the word dinosaur to explain it. Back when ancient people were digging up massive fossils, they had no idea they were uncovering real-life giants, dinosaurs. These prehistoric creatures came in all shapes and sizes, each dominating their own corner of Earth's history. But out of the whole dino lineup, none brought the heat like the T-Rex. With a bone-crushing 12,000-pound bite, a towering frame, and surprising speed, it was basically built to be a dragon slayer. Sure, Argentinosaurus might have rivaled a dragon in height, and little gliders like Microraptor had some aerial moves. But the T-Rex? It reigned with brute force, sharp instincts, and unstoppable power. If dragons were ever real, you can bet the T-Rex would have stepped up for the ultimate showdown. Now let's dive into the showdown. In a clash between a T-Rex and a dragon, the battleground is an open plain, perfect for a face-off where brute strength meets fiery speed. The T-Rex, a creature built for power, would lean on its incredible strength and durability. It doesn't need to rely on fancy moves or high-tech gadgets. This beast is all about raw muscle. On the other hand, the dragon's strength lies in its fiery breath and agility, giving it a solid edge in long-range combat. It could scorch the battlefield from above, staying just out of reach while wearing down the T-Rex with hit-and-run attacks. Its flying ability makes it a tricky opponent, quick, unpredictable, and hard to catch. But if the dragon makes the mistake of getting too close, that's when things could change. The T-Rex, while slow from a distance, turns into a nightmare up close. A well-timed tail swing or a crushing bite to the dragon's wing or leg could bring it crashing down. If the T-Rex gets a grip on a limb, that's pretty much game over. While the dragon's speed and range give it the upper hand at first, one wrong move could put it within the T-Rex's reach, and when that happens, it's a fight the T-Rex is designed to win. Thanks for watching the ultimate face-off between T-Rex and the dragon. If you enjoyed exploring interesting stories with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What topics do you want us to dive into next? Let us know in the comments. Join us as we get animated about science here at Animated Science.